I've got huge news for you. Another state pension fund is investing in Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs. And Robinhood, Kraken, and Paxos are going to launch a super stablecoin. I'll share the details with you. And Europe's largest telecom company is looking to mine Bitcoin. This is big. Let's get into it. Hey everybody, welcome into the Thinking Crypto podcast, your home for cryptocurrency news and interviews. I'm your host, Tony Edward. On your way in, please hit that subscribe button as well as the thumbs up button and leave a comment below. If you're listening on a podcast platform such as Spotify or Apple, please leave a 5-star rating and review. Folks, right now, Bitcoin continues to struggle as the election uncertainty is looming over us, and we need this election to be done with so that the markets can keep moving up. But Bitcoin has not invalidated the higher highs and higher lows that it's been building, stair-stepping its way out of the boring zone. The good sign is that DXY is breaking down, and that is what we've been waiting for. And we need it to go below 100, where it will be full risk on. But I think within a week's time, with the election uncertainty out of the way, and the DXY continuing to break down, that's going to be good for Bitcoin and the altcoins. So we have to be patient, guys. It's annoying, I know, but we got to be patient. And one thing's for sure, the smart money continues to buy. We're seeing epic buying of Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs by the Wall Street Bitcoin ETF issuers like BlackRock. So Matthew Siegel of VanEck highlighted that the first state pension fund buys Ethereum ETF. State of Michigan files a 13F disclosing new ETH ETF holdings, becomes a top 5 holder of ETH and ETH. Incredible stuff, folks. We are seeing massive adoption. Eric Balchunas weighed in on the news, adding the following. Not only did Michigan's pension buy Ether ETFs, but they bought more than they did of Bitcoin ETFs, $10 million versus $7 million. This despite Bitcoin being up a ton and Ether in the gutter. Pretty big win for Ether, which could use one. So folks, smart money buys the dip. Right? They buy the lows and sell the highs. Unfortunately, people who are not financially educated, who don't understand markets and cycles and charts and so forth, they come in with the dumb money crowd buying the top. But this, one could argue, is a great position to take for ETH. It is down significantly. You look at the ETH Bitcoin chart, Ethereum is bleeding. You look at the Solana ETH chart, ETH is bleeding, right? But it will have its day, and so will many other altcoins. So we have to be patient. We have to take our positions and pay attention to the charts, pay attention to the fundamentals and the macros, not our emotions. So this is very bullish, guys. And remember, game theory. One state does it, you're going to see many others follow suit, and then you could eventually see the federal government add Bitcoin to its balance sheet. So that is a proposal Donald Trump and Senator Cynthia Lummis have put forth. Now check this news out. This is massive. Robinhood, Kraken, Paxos, and other crypto firms are launching a stablecoin in Ethereum called Global Dollar or USDG. Folks, the stablecoin market is heating up. You, of course, have Tether, which is the market leader. You have USDC, which is the second largest. You have PayPal's PYUSD. Ripple is on the way with an RLUSD. Now you have Robinhood, Kraken, and these folks launching their own stablecoin. Remember, we heard rumors of this about a month ago. So it is amazing what's taking place. And recently, Stripe acquired Bridge for $1.1 billion, which Bridge is a stablecoin infrastructure company. And that was the largest acquisition in crypto or in the crypto industry ever. So amazing stuff. Let me give you some details here. And by the way, I'll be interviewing the CEO of Paxos very soon. So of course, I'm going to ask him about all the details here. So the USDG stablecoin is issued out of Singapore by Paxos and is broadly in line with the Monetary Authority of Singapore's upcoming stablecoin framework. Income derived from USDG's reserves will be shared among the initial Global Dollar Network partners, which are Anchorage Digital, Bullish, Galaxy Digital, Kraken, Nuvei, Paxos, and Robinhood. Some very big names here, and it makes sense that they are collaborating and forming this super stablecoin, if you want to call it that. So, but they are doing it out of Singapore, and it could be they are waiting for clarity here in the United States, but it will be very easy for them to push it through to the United States. This is all on blockchain, right? So it's not hard. So very fascinating. So Paxos CEO Charles Cascarilla said this is meant to be really a community token. Anybody can join the Global Dollar Network and accrue rewards for activity. We're distributing something like 97% of the economics. That's a big difference from how other stablecoins have been set up and created to date. So folks, the competition is heating up, and that's good for consumers and users, right? It puts everyone on their tip of their toes that they have to do things right. They have to make sure their I's are dotted, their T's are crossed, and much more. And like I said, I'll be interviewing Charles very soon, so I'll get you all the details. Make sure you're subscribed. Folks, real quick word from our sponsor before we continue, and that is BitGo, which is one of the top tier crypto custodians in the industry. BitGo is headed up by Mike Belshi, who's a Web 1.0 and 2.0 legend. BitGo provides many great custody services, wallet services, and much more. Some of the companies that work with them include Bitstamp Exchange, Pantera Capital, that's Dan Moorhead, Sui, 21 shares. So BitGo helps to custody some of the Bitcoin and ETF assets for 21 shares. And Nike uses BitGo's wallet service for their NFTs. And they also have a self-hosted wallet for retail. So you can check that out. And BitGo has been around for many bull and bear market cycles. They have insurance, they're trusted, and much more. So if you'd like to learn more, go to bitgo.com. Link will be in the description. Now, check this news out. Europe's largest telecom provider, Deutsche Telekom, to test Bitcoin mining for surplus energy. Guys, the adoption that we are seeing is mind-blowing, and it makes me so bullish. And this is from their website, an official press release from their website, guys. Incredible. And I am waiting to see more companies, especially energy companies, do this as Bitcoin mining becomes a way to monetize wasted energy or blow off top energy and surplus energy. And I think it makes economic sense. And I know regulations are usually one aspect, but I think we're going to see some very big names jumping into the mining business, guys. It's going to be fascinating, but I mean, come on, this is incredible. You have ETFs, you have companies putting Bitcoin in their balance sheet, you have countries buying Bitcoin as a reserve asset, and you have companies looking to mine it, and even energy companies looking to mine it with their surplus energy. So incredibly bullish stuff. Now, guys, tomorrow, of course, is election day, and we know crypto has been a big spender in this election cycle, and many anti-crypto people are losing in the polls, and they're going to lose in the elections. We started seeing this on Super Tuesday and as well as the primaries. And, there's reports that this upcoming Congress will be the most pro-crypto ever. Well, the crypto industry is not stopping here, guys. They're continuing to donate money. Coinbase recently donated another $25 million. Well, Chris Dixon of A16Z said, today we're contributing over $23 million in additional funds to Fairshake and its affiliate PAX for the 2026 midterm election cycle. No matter what happens on election day, we are taking a long-term approach to our policy efforts. So you come against crypto, you're going to lose. The industry is not putting up with the nonsense anymore. And in a way, Elizabeth Warren and Gary Gensler, their nonsense anti-crypto army garbage, in a way, really brought the crypto industry together to fight back against those people who clearly are puppets from the TradFi incumbents trying to slow these startups down. And they are spending and they're fighting back. And we got more members of Congress. We got bipartisan support of crypto and legislations around the corner. So this is incredible stuff. Now, speaking of Elizabeth Warren, remember, we covered, I think, just a couple days ago that Paul Grewal of Coinbase highlighted that they sued the FDIC to get the FOIA requests of documentation around Operation Chokepoint 2.0. Well, the judge moved in quick order here, and Paul says, in record time, the judge in our FDIC FOIA case has ordered the agency to produce the Operation Chokepoint 2.0 pause letters. We appreciate the court's consideration. Some much needed sunlight is on its way. And folks, as I've been telling you all, I spoke to people in DC and they told me about what took place. This is all Elizabeth Warren. I know some people are like, oh, it was Biden too. Biden is just following Elizabeth Warren because he cut a deal with her for her to drop out of the primaries and to give her this financial oversight job. And she positioned her people like Gensler in the SEC, and she positioned people at the Treasury and the Fed and much more. And they were doing her bidding and the whole anti-crypto army nonsense. But now it's going to get exposed, and there's going to be some lawsuits, I think. The Biden administration really screwed up here. And Elizabeth Warren, I tweeted about it the other day, many Democrats are going to be angry at her because she bamboozled a whole bunch of them to do this, and now they're going to feel it in the elections. They're going to lose out on campaign donations and much more. So it's over for them. And here, we often talk about crypto as a global movement, a global asset class. And here, Pakistan is looking to legalize crypto with new amendments to the SBP Act. So we're seeing countries around the globe, some of which we don't usually hear about, and they may be small, they may be big, and it's just fascinating. They're putting crypto legislation in order. So I hope you see what's happening here. They're not banning it, they're not outlawing it. They're putting the guardrails in place. They're allowing it to grow and flourish, and that's coming here for the United States, obviously. And you're seeing ETFs being issued globally, and many on and off ramps, big companies getting involved. It's incredible. I hope you see what's happening. I hope you're bullish. I hope you're not investing with your emotions and looking at the price and saying, "Oh man, my coin is down. Oh no," right? Patience. Patience, patience, patience. Now, when it comes to investing, there are various factors, right? You have to diversify. You can't put all your eggs in one basket. You have to look at the macro. You have to look at the fundamentals. So you can't just blindly say, "Oh, I like this coin," and you can't have religious, emotional attachments to a coin. I've learned that. And when I moved past that, I was able to finally make money, because it's not about how I feel or what someone is necessarily telling me, but I study the data. I look at the charts. I look at what's going on. And if people are using conspiracy theories as their investment thesis, you better stay far away from them, guys. Use data. That's the important thing. And you can go review that data. I often try to share as much as I can here with you, and in my newsletter as well. So guys, let me know what you think. Leave your thoughts and comments below. A great way to support me is to subscribe to my free email newsletter on Substack. It's 100% free. Also grab a copy of my book, Rethinking Crypto. It's available on Amazon in paperback and digital. If you bought a copy already, please leave a rating and review. It will really help me out. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all, and I'll talk to you all later.